finally happening.
After months of rumors and hundreds of spy shots, Toyota has given us its first official teaser of the new Supra.
Yesterday night, Toyota GB's Twitter account posted a picture entitled "The Legend Returns," and it appears to show the unmistakable rear end of Toyota's new coupe.
There's not much to see of the actual car, but the silhouette strongly resembles the Toyota FT1 concept, a design the Supra will almost certainly be based on.
Interestingly, the Toyota USA account reveals more detail, and says that at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show, a modern racing concept signals Toyota's commitment to bring back to market its most iconic sports car.
That means the Supra is happening, and we will see another pre-production concept in Geneva, but it also means we'll have to wait for even longer to see a production version of Toyota's legendary sports car. Still, it's better than nothing.
New Toyota Supra, everything we know.
Developed jointly with BMW, the new 2019 Toyota Supra Coupe will be built alongside the next generation Z4 car, understands.
Toyota's version, codenamed J29, will be available in hardtop form only, whereas the BMW Z4 will remain a coupe convertible.
It's just one example of how the two brands are keen to have clear water between the two projects, so they're not competing with each other.
Every prototype Supra we've seen in spy photos so far has been a tin-top coupe, but under the skin, the two cars will share plenty of their engineering hardware.
New Toyota Supra, what will it be called?
Most people are calling Toyota's next car the Supra, and it's easy to see why.
It's one of the most impressive names in the car world, and the Supra badge holds both history and prestige for Toyota, but it could be called something else.
The Toyota Yaris GRMN is the first car to be sold in Europe under Gazoo Racing banner, and it's possible the new Toyota Supra will also be fettled heavily by the Japanese firm's motorsport brand.
However, the next Toyota Supra could also be referred to as the Toyota GT1, and that it also makes sense based on the brand's history.
The Toyota GT86 was originally called the FT86 concept, and with an FT1 concept, widely regarded to be the design bedrock for the next Supra, already shown to the public, it's possible the next Toyota supercar will be called the GT1.
If you're a fan of Le Mans or enduring racing, you'll know the GT1 was one of the most iconic racing cars ever made by Toyota, and the GT1 name would be a fitting tribute to the brand's motorsport history.
New Toyota Supra, what's the price and release date?
While we're not sure of the price, we can estimate it based on the possible hybrid powertrain, and the cost of the original supercar.
The original model was a rather pricey £40,000 when it launched around 25 years ago, the same as a Lotus Esprit, and that gives an inflation-adjusted figure of £55,000 for a 2019 version of the car.
Of course, the price will depend on the models it's being targeted against, too.
New Toyota Supra performance specs, what can we expect?
The The BMW and Toyota have been co-developed and share the same rear-wheel drive architecture.
It's a reflection of a shrinking global market for sports cars that two giants of manufacturing are having to collaborate to get the efficiencies of scale required.
Our sources suggest that the two products will look totally unrelated, despite sharing so much of their hardware.
This is not merely a reskin Z4. According to our sources, unlike the close similarity between the Toyota GT86 and Subaru BRZ, for instance.
Engines are understood to be mixture of 4- and 6-cylinder BMW units, mostly turbocharged and available with dual-clutch transmissions. Leaked documents suggest a manual gearbox is not currently a given.
Both models are expected to be built by Magna-Steyr in Austria, reflecting their low-volume status.
The electronic architecture of the two cars will be identical, but with different programming. The digital dials and e-networks will be essentially the same, but tuned with different look and feel for each brand.
Toyota has revealed a concept car that could provide some serious clues about the new Supra.
The Toyota GR Super Sport concept is a wild-looking LMP1-style supercar, but its hybrid engine could very well end up in the new 2019 Toyota Supra.
The Super Sport concept, below, is a product of Gazoo Racing, Toyota's motorsport arm, and it's partly been shown to emphasize the company's Race to Road initiative.
The Super Sport concept is powered by a twin-turbo, direct-injection 2.4-liter V6 engine combined with what Toyota calls a hybrid system racing powertrain, and it's likely something quite similar will end up in the new Supra.
We've heard the new Supra will be a Gazoo Racing product, so it makes sense for it to use an engine partially developed by Toyota's motorsport program. And the engine currently sitting in the GR Super Sport concept ticks all the relevant boxes.
New Toyota Supra, design.
Word is the new sports coupe will look to the FT1 concept car for inspiration, which is fine by us.
It looks like a modern take on the classic Japanese sports car.
BMW's Z4, codenamed G29, has been heavily trailed by the concept car shown at Pebble Beach in summer 2017, above, so this show car reveals much of the stance and footprint of the platform.
Engineers cite a 50-50 weight distribution as being a key objective of the new architecture, which bodes well for handling and poise on the road.